All right, so what's going on, guys? So I'm in the Fusion. I'm actually about to head to the junkyard. I'm gonna see if I can pick up the parts to do the head swap on the Galant. Now, originally I was gonna do the turbo swap first, but decided just to save me a little bit of work down the road. I'm gonna do the head swap and then turbo it later. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can follow the build, and let's get going. All right, so here we go. Fortunately, like the manifold is already off. Once these head swaps are just pretty simple. They all pretty much go the same. I think this is a 2004 Optima. This is a good sign. It says runs and drives. So this head should be good. So I'm just getting to turn this thing down. So far, everything looks pretty clean. No real damage. There's a lot of oil in the head though. About 30 minutes. Progress, I can get the head bolt undone and to do the intake manifold. I'm actually not gonna be using this one. I got an Evo manifold I'm gonna use. All right, guys, we all done. Got the head. $89. Can't beat that. It's gonna load up in the back of the Fusion. All right, guys, so I got the head back home. Just kind of inspecting it. Overall, like I said, it's in pretty good shape. So I looked at my receipt, and of course I paid $89 total for this head. That's with a $15 core charge. So that means once I take back that cylinder head over there, this will be even less. So basically, this complete head is be $75. Now, compared to the Evo head, which is the cheapest one I've been able to find, is $300. And that's with no cams, cam gears, or even a valve cover. And because the Evo valve cover is magnesium, they run for like 200 bucks. So you pretty much get the same thing with this head as you would get with the Evo head. So when you go to the junkyard to pull your head, of course you'll need the head, the valve cover, but you're also gonna need the water pipe and a few other things. Now, depending on your junkyard or the guy at the counter who you get, they may want to charge you for each one of these individual pieces. So I do have to go back to the junkyard. I'm going to a different one because I want to get two heads. One is going on the car how it is now, and then one is going to be built. And plus I'll be able to use that second head for mock-up when I actually get the engine on the stand and actually start building and mocking stuff up. So I'll catch you guys back at the junkyard tomorrow. Well, I'm back at the junkyard. I figured I ran across this Outlander. Well, you see it's got the same 4064 that the Galant has, but a different manifold. The throttle body, which I went ahead and grabbed, is actually a little bit bigger. It's a 60 millimeter as opposed to like a 54, I think it is. Definitely worth picking up. All right, so I'm at the car. It's definitely a lot dirtier than the other one. So this will probably be the one that ends up getting built, but we'll look at it and see how it is once I pull the head off. Because never know what the problem is. And good thing is I actually do need this flange since they've cut it off. That's how thick those runners are too. About like a quarter-inch thick runner. But I'll need this flange when I go to mount on my Evo turbo. So it's probably better. In case you were wondering, there any difference between the two heads. On top is a head from a Kia, which is an 04 Kia. And this one on the bottom is from a Hyundai Sonata. So I forget what year I pulled this one off of. Construction-wise, they look obviously to be the same. There's some different numbers on like the cams, not letters, I guess. It's PN, whereas that one like YB on it. And then the valve covers have some different numbers stamped on the bottom of it. That could have been the casting. But as you can see, other than that, the heads are identical. And this is the one that'll probably be going on the car first because it looks to be in better shape. This one looks like it lived a pretty hard life. So I'm gonna strip this one down, have it sent off to the machine shop. All right, guys, and right on time while I was gone, I got this package in the mail. Now, I got this stuff from a member off of Evo M. So definitely check that form out if you're doing something similar. The members that I've had experience with have been really good, top quality. They get stuff shipped quick, and the package is nice. And the prices are actually better than what I'm finding on eBay and on like some Facebook groups. So, kind of got a few things in here that I picked up this guy. This guy's prices were really dirt cheap. The first thing is got these Russell speed bleeders. He actually got two sets of these. If my brake swap I'm going to be doing later, it saves you some time when you actually do try to bleed your brakes by yourself. So I got two sets of these. Now, next was something I've been looking for, but I really didn't expect to find for a price that I wanted to pay. And it's this Evo 8 ECU. Now, that particular one, the guy said he bought it a long time ago. He did use it as a spare, and he never got around to using it. And he doesn't even know if it works. But he was only asking 20 bucks for it, and for that price, I couldn't resist. I figured if it works, great. If it doesn't, who cares? It's just 20 bucks. So I did end up opening this thing up. Everything looks fine. It's a good chance that this thing will work. So really, that's a steal for 20 bucks, as those things are running like $200 right now. Got a couple more things in this box. The big thing is this Evo 8 manifold. Now, of course, obviously, this manifold was a direct fit for either head that you get, whether you get the Hyundai Kia head or, a regular Evo head. It'll bolt on. Now, if you're doing this swap in a Galant, you can use the Kia manifold because they will fit, but you can't use a strut bar because the manifold is too high. But the Eclipse there's actually not enough space between the back of the engine and the firewall. So you have to use the Evo manifold. So all right guys, so that's it. So the downside of doing this head swap is it may be a bit taboo. Some people may, you know, call it a bastard engine, whatever it is. Like, but the only thing that really matters is how much money it's gonna save you and help you do more mods in the future, especially if it comes to the same goal. So when I take the first head to the machine shop, I'm gonna have the Evo valve springs and retainers and seats installed, as well as I have a set of the stock Evo cams, a cam gear, and an AM adjustable cam. So all that stuff is gonna be going in. You'll need all that stuff to do this head swap. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward process, at least it should be. I also picked up a Pro engine rebuild gasket set off Amazon. It was weird because I paid like less than 60 bucks for it. And then when I went back to look at it again, the price had went up to 120. So I did go with the Hyundai Gasket Kit, just so I could freshen up all the gaskets on the head and have that valve cover gasket. And it also comes with the valve stem seals that are gonna go on that new head, so you don't need to buy those separately. Like, I also decided to go with some head bolts, again, just for price to keep this initial build down. And that stuff should be in a couple days. But thank you guys for watching my video. If you liked it, please hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to follow the Galant build, help promote the community. And I'll see you guys later.